Hi guys, Colesy, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a PC build. As you can see, I have two PCs next to me. These boys. This was a bit of a strange one. So basically, these PCs that I have here today, neither of them are mine. The man that I picked them up from was a man who's literally just around the corner. Very nice guy called Steve. And he posted on a local Facebook page that my girlfriend alerted me to, asking for some help with some PCs. Like many of us PC gaming enthusiasts, we do sort of end up being like the tech support of our family and stuff. And I figured I'd let that go a little bit further and offer my help to this nice local man, basically. And he wanted some things doing with his PCs. I spoke to him last night. He basically wants the internals of this one put into this one. So basically kind of a combination of the two computers to make one better PC, basically. This is his PC that he has been using, and the parts in this one are better, so we're going to move them over to here. It means that I get to make a video where I play around with PCs and build computers, which is something I always enjoy doing. So I picked these up this morning. I am on a bit of a rush because I don't want to leave him without his PC. So I'm going to try and get this done and built today. So I've picked them up this morning and I've got the rest of the day, as soon as I can really, to have a go at taking these apart and swapping the parts over. We had a good conversation this morning. I guess I'm going to bring you guys along for the journey, and we're going to do a little bit of a build, rebuild, upgrade, all of those things together for this guy. So yeah, that's today. I just wanted to, spread some good karma, some niceness, and do something for somebody because I'm able to, and I have the ability to do that, so happy to do it. We're going to use this camera as the wide shot, so we'll start with this one. This PC we have here, this one, is he said it was his dad's old PC, and he has inherited it from his dad, and so his dad had a better system than he did, but he wants some of the drives and things from this one. Now, originally we were going to move the drives from this PC over to here, like the Blu-ray drive over to this PC. Having looked at it and looked at how the storage works, he's got his operating system and everything on this PC, because this is the one he actually was using. It kind of makes it easier to move the entire motherboard and GPU from this one to this one, and then just move a couple little bits from this one to this one. So he gets to keep this case, which I think is nicer, the Cooler Master case. So yeah, that's the plan. I guess it makes most sense to take out the old parts first. So this is the newer PC, and it has a, what did we decide it was? A RX 570, I think, graphics card. Not sure actually about the CPU. I don't have any thermal paste to replace that, but yeah, this is what the new one looks like. It's got 2 disk drives, 2 DVD drives, and a card reader. We're going to move this entire motherboard, CPU, cooler, and GPU, and we're going to put it in the other PC. So this is his old PC, and we're going to take everything out of this, including the power supply, because I think that actually in there is a better power supply. It's an 80 plus gold. That's a bronze 650 watt. So I think that we're better off using the EVGA one in that other PC than we are using this one. Graphics card, it's just like, it's a basic graphics card. It's nothing special. But he said he wants to do he does a lot of photography work and stuff like that. So that's the kind of thing he's looking to be able to do with this. Not especially gaming, but obviously we want to give him the best graphics card that we can. CPU, again, I'm not sure what it is. It's a AMD by the looks of it, because of the AMD cooler on it. And this has DDR3 RAM. That has DDR3 RAM. So I think we're going to just combine the RAM to get the most RAM possible is the idea. Storage, like I said, he's got hard drives and he's got SSD in here, but we're going to keep those in here because they work and they are good, and he's happy with those, basically. So I'm going to unplug everything that's plugged in here and just get everything unplugged so that I can actually remove this. We'll take the GPU out, and we will then remove, after everything's unplugged, we can unscrew and remove the whole motherboard and just take this out all in one go. That will be nice. And then we've got a clean thing to work on, taking the newer stuff out of that one. If we've got time, I'll put this all back in the other one, kind of swap the cases, basically, almost, but we are removing a lot of things. So that's the plan. And I'm just going to start removing front headers, USBs, and all that stuff. Let's take this GPU out, because this will take 2 seconds to get out. It is just a GT 630, so it's a very basic, just standard graphics card. But like I said, with the kind of stuff he's doing, he doesn't necessarily need anything crazy. But there we go. There's your graphics card out. CPU cooler. That's disconnected. That's not even fully powered. That's quite strange. That's quite strange. Let me show you. Look. It's actually very weird. So you see here, like the 24, I think it's a 24 pin. I think that's what it is. Like, it's not even fully plugged in. There's missing pins that aren't actually plugged into anything. I don't know if that's normal. I don't think that is, but makes sense to take the RAM out. It is only 2 4-gig sticks in here, so 8 gig total. I'm pretty sure the other machine has 16, so we're good on that. Okay, power cable is out, so that's all out. Everything is unplugged from the motherboard now. We are safe to remove the motherboard. We're going to unscrew the motherboard, take all the screws out. It's probably like 5 or 6 screws in here, so this actually is going to be a fairly quick thing. I thought this might take a while, but it seems like it's not going to be too big of a job, to be honest. I was a bit worried this might be like a rush today, and I might be like, oh god, I want to get it back to him. But I think actually I'm probably going to be fine. Even though I am filming this, which is obviously going to delay me slightly more. If I was just doing this on my own, and I wasn't filming it for some content, I might be able to get this done a bit quicker, but I don't think it's going to delay me, so I'm good. Do love fiddling around with computers. Even if they be older parts, they're just as fun to play around with. And that's like a big thing on my channel, right? Is I do a lot of like PC recommendations and things like that, and I talk about PCs, and like it doesn't matter what hardware you have, like it's still super fun. So don't think if you want to get into gaming or something and you're like, but I can't afford the most new hardware and stuff. That doesn't mean that you can't build a PC and have a really fun time with it, you know? I think that's all the screws out for the motherboard now. Okie dokie. It's a bit of a dusty boy, but there we go. CPU with motherboard out. I think next thing to do would be, we're going to take out this power supply. I mean, we need to take this out actually. That's out. Is this modular or is this? No, it's not. Okay, I think that one is modular, so that's nicer. Another reason to go with that one. Now, God, there's going to be a lot of... Although I've got this out, I am going to put the screws back in it just so I don't lose them. Although I've got this out, technically, I need to then chase all the cables and get all those, and if they're plugged in or cable tied to anything, we need to get those out. So, we can put some SSDs in there. That's nice to see. Didn't realise there's a little SSD spot down there. We could stick a couple of SSDs in there, which would be nice. Old power supply out. It's a bit dusty. Could do with a clean. But it's a Cooler Master GX Bronze 650 watt. Apparently, not a bad thing really. More front panel things. A lot of front panel things. I don't know what this is. It's the speaker cable. It's tiny. That has apparently come off what I would assume would be the motherboard. It's like a snapped off piece of like a hard drive tray. Give it a quick... I guess it's more of a dust than anything else we're doing, but we may as well while we're at it, right? We want to give it back in nice condition. The case is definitely a bit cleaner, which is good. That's that emptied and ready to be rebuilt in. So what we want to do now is the couple of bits that he wants from the other PC, like he gave me another card reader. He wants the other card reader putting in. Apparently it's better than this one. So yeah, we can do that. I'm sure we can take this out and put in the other card reader, and that should be no problem. So we'll just easily unscrew this. Just a couple screws. Unplug the grey cable, which is there. And then this is out. There we go. We got the other card reader. I remembered the other thing he said. We were going to use the other one of these to add more USBs. because he likes a lot of USBs, as we all do. We use a lot of USB ports. Even though the new motherboard in this PC has a fair few USB ports, we're going to try, if we can, to put in another one. So then we can slide this back in there with the cable. I can go back in there. And we just take this boy out. How do you pinch it from the inside? That can come out. I'm going to put the better card reader in here. That's it. Nice. Now this one. I think that is, everything is in there. Everything is in this PC, apart from the motherboard. That needs to be, oh no, we need to do the power supply. Okay. I'm just going to grab a hoover real quick and hoover this mess. We're going to move this over here for a second. It's now time to unplug things from the other PC. So, other PC time. We need to take the power supply out of here, but in order to take the power supply, well, we need to take all the motherboard and everything out anyway. Let's unplug everything. Let's unplug that. Unplug that. There's literally still peel. There's still peel on this graphics card. I've just peeled. I peeled a bit of graphics card because it was still there. Couple of screws. And then if we reach down here, we should be able to unclip it. There we go. GPU out. And it is a RX 570 8 gig. It's an 8 gig 570. So that's a nice GPU. That's a good GPU. CPU fan unplugged. I think actually that is everything unplugged from the motherboard, which was surprisingly easy. I want to remove this power supply first, so I'm going to do that first. I'd like to fit that in the new case before I take out the motherboard. Stand the case up. And we should be able to sort of pull through the rat's nest of cables that we need. Okay. Got it. Power supply out. Better power supply out. Right. For a second, we're going to move you over there. Computer. I'm just going to give this on a dust. It's a nice little power supply. I'm going to put this power supply into this machine that the camera is currently on. Right. Let's try our best to fit this in, shall we? Let's just thread that through somewhere for a second. Okay, I think we're good. Power supply is in. Power supply in. We've got all these cables that we do need to somehow manage, but we'll get to that in a bit. Maybe it's worth threading them through. All right, so CPU. Where is the CPU thing on that motherboard? Yeah, it's around the top. So maybe threading the CPU through here and then up through here would be a good idea. We're going to thread those through the back. These are all out the back. These 3 SATA cables, and we can wire those in when we need them. Now it is time to remove the motherboard from the better PC in order to put into the old case, which we're going to change into the better PC with the motherboard and graphics card and stuff. We just need to unscrew this motherboard from in here. Those screws are all out, and now the motherboard is out. It is out. It is complete. we good. For now, we're done with this case. Everything we wanted out of here is taken out, I think, as long as I don't decide I want a fan or anything. So the main case. Why are these always so difficult to put in? Come on, just click in. There you go. There you go. All right. You go in like this. And perfect. Right, let's screw it in. Let's screw it down. There we go. Right. That's in, that's done. First of all, we want all of these in the right places. All of the power, LEDs, HD audio, USB, all this stuff wants to go in good, basically. Seems right. Cable management has not been amazing, but it is better than it was, maybe. Okay, now we need to start plugging in the hard drives, etc. Let's put the graphics card in. We're going to need to take a screw out. Take this screw out. Take this out. Get our lovely big graphics card. And oh god, that is making this a bit tight. Okay, that does feel like it's going in. Yeah, that appears to be in correctly. Right, we will use these screws and screw the graphics card in. Like so. We just need 1 8-pin. So if we use this one, that's in. I probably should have tried putting SSDs in there before I put the power supply in, because now I can't get to it. Ha! Beautiful. Okay, so we took this SSD thing out, and I can put the SSD in on here, and I can screw it in with one of many, many screws I have. Perfect. There we go. There's 2 new SSDs in there. So now we put this back in here and screw it back down. Now we just need to put in some of these cables to connect them up. So that one's in, that one's in. Right, and then both of these need to come up and go through here. Yep, spin this around, plug in these SATAs. I think I'm good. The back of the case is on. We did it. I think this PC is now built. Let's hope it lives. Right, let's just unplug this. Power cable? Okay. So when I push this, this should light up. That's the reset button. That was the reset button. Okay, when I push this button, it should light up. It's on. Something on a monitor, please. Anything on a monitor would be great. Okay, I've committed the sin that you should never commit when building a PC, which is do not turn it on. Do not close it up before you have finished testing if it works. And this is the reason why. Maybe I will try reseating the GPU quickly. Where is my actual screwdriver I've actually been using? Right. Okay. Graphics card out. What's that? That's a display port. Okay, we'll take one of those out and then we've got a display port free. Okay. All right, let's... Everything is plugged in again. We are going to plug it in and try again. Second attempt. Aha! Stuff and things! Stuff and things have popped up! Oh! We're on to the desktop. It is done! Now, there will be some finagling in a minute, but we did it. So, for now, let's turn this off. Right. You don't really want to watch me do the rest of this, but yeah, I'm going to end that there. I will hand it back to him and I'll let you know how it goes, but everything should be good. So yeah, look, this has been like a whole day for me of doing this. Not a whole day, it's been a few hours of me doing this. I know it's a difficult video for me to record. I never know how they're going to go, but I enjoy doing this. I enjoy fiddling around and messing with computers and stuff. So when the opportunity came, I get to help somebody, which is a nice thing to do, and I get to make a bit of content with it and play around with some PC parts, which again is fun for me to do. So, all right, I'm going to pack this up and take it back to the guy, and hopefully he's happy and everything works and is set up properly. Right, I'm going to tidy up. I'll catch you in a bit. To finish off the video, I figured I'd do a little update. So I took the PCs back to him, told him everything I'd done, and what I had managed to get done in that day. It only took me a couple of hours, few hours tops, because I was recording this video while doing it. He was very nice. He was very happy that I was managed to sort it all out for him, and he was, I want to say, a little bit surprised. He was like, "Oh, you've done it! Oh God, you've done it all!" But yeah, he was really nice, really nice about it. He even gave me £50. I didn't know what to ask for. He was like, "How much do you want?" And I was like, "Oh, whatever you want to pay," kind of thing, because I didn't really expect him to really pay me, because he'd already given me like 2 sticks of RAM that he had laying about that he'd bought. It's new, so I wasn't really expecting any money. But yeah, he gave me £50, which I was happy to take. Because that's fuel for a bit. Yeah, he was very happy about it. I said if he's got any problems in future, then to let me know. But yeah, I just figured this video needed a bit of a sum up, a roundup at the end. So here we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit of a different kind of video, and it's very much just watching me build a PC. It's less of like a build guide and more of just like a this is what I did kind of thing. I don't really know. I hope you guys enjoyed the content anyway. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I can always keep my eyes open for other people looking for PC assistance and offer it. So if you guys want to see more of me actually building PCs, then potentially that's coming, because like I said, like the guy gave me the RAM, and I have been sort of gathering PC parts over some time if I can find something cheap that I'm interested in, and maybe I'll build another PC in the near future, but I don't know. It's going to be nothing special, but maybe like a bit of a random PC build of random parts. Go check out the Meta Quest 3 stuff that I've just released. I'm going to be doing a lot more content on the Quest 3 because it's a very fun new headset. So if you guys are interested in VR, then go check that out. Otherwise, go check out, I don't know, any of my other videos. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys, and I will catch you next time. Bye!